I am Coach Cameron, and I see a whole army of little soccer warriors here in defiance of out-of-control coaches and parents. You've come to fight as free players, and free players you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight?
No. Not against them. They're too scary. They scream at me repeatedly, and if I don't comply, they will take me out of the game. And I'll be embarrassed and ashamed. So will I fight? No. There's too many. I can't fight. I don't want to be subbed off. I want to play. So I'll do what they say.
I fight, and you may be subbed. Comply, and you'll stay on the field, at least for a while. And retired many years from now. Would you be willing to trade all the games from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell the parents and coaches, shut up and no more, this is our game, not yours, and to tell them that they may take our game, but they'll never take our freedom.
You're gonna have to mute it now, Jack. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome to episode 667. With me, I have El Rojo on the IT side of it. What's up, El Rojo?
What up?
All right, good. And Ryan is in the chair. She's gonna help with this new thing we're doing with we'll show you videos, and she's eating. We're gonna look. Where am I? That is weird.
Y'all moved the camera.
Oh. No, it's not there. Where am I?
That's you. You're frozen. You're disappearing.
Am I frozen online?
He was there before.
He's
Hold on.
Gone.
Let's see if I'm here. Well, I see Ryan.
Comment if you see him.
Oh yeah, I'm not there.
Comment.
That's
That
freaking
is so
weird.
Scary. Jack, click on the other ones. Is
Hold
there
on.
any other one?
We finna die.
Oh, Ryan, go check the is the camera even on? For the ones I am in that seat, even though you can't see me, I'm in that seat. You can see me there. Yeah. Something's not plugged in.
Bruh.
No, because how would the video even be there?
I don't know. This is so weird.
And you can't see
All right,
there?
Well, Jack, put it on you, I guess.
We'll just have.
Oh, that's how we saw you. No, it showed you for a second.
I don't know. Anyways, we had zero problems before, and now I'm invisible, and I don't know why.
Episode 667.
Yeah, well, nope. Anyways, we got a new game called Guess What Will Happen Next, and referee loses it because of the sidelines, and we have a Jack and Jet battle, but the sidelines are out of control, and it's a big problem, and now I can't just mentally focus because our camera that was working, go back to me, see if I'm invisible still. I'm invisible!
Let's.
Yeah, I must.
What the flip?
Wait, would that be bad if I unplugged? No, it wouldn't.
No, because it's frozen. Okay, and see if you can get me back. Ryan's unplugging the camera, and
It's gonna be that one right there.
Do I click on
it's
it?
just not.
Yeah, just give it a minute.
Give it a second to think. Yeah, we're going to try to see if I can come back to the camera. I'm on this camera, but something's going on. No, Ryan, it's in the wrong one. It goes on the upper
That's
one.
the one it was in the first
What?
one.
Everything just like.
What are you doing over there? Oh,
didn't
X
do
that
anything.
out.
No, it'll go right.
Click on that, Jack, and X. What do you mean? No, he's on the wrong.
Close. It just popped up.
Oh.
It doesn't fit into any other one. That's the one.
Oh, all right. Well, put it back in. We apologize. We had zero problems until Flippin' Jack got into the seat.
I didn't even touch it.
Welcome to IT.
Well, it is what it is. We'll just stay on this camera view or Ryan's.
Fix.
do you mean
All
fixed?
this stuff's gone.
All you have to do is X out of that. Click and X
This
out.
is GarageBand, Jack.
It came out of nowhere.
Fine. Just minimize it.
There is no minimize option.
Oh my gosh. We have so many problems right now. Oh wait, I'm back in. I'm back in. No, click on me.
That's the weirdest thing.
I'm here. I'm back.
Don't mind. It's a state.
Anyways, so we have a new game called Guess What Will Happen Next. And
It needs a new name.
yeah, well, let's just get right to it since we've ruined this podcast thus far. Jack, let's get right to the first video and unmute it so I can hear what's going on.
You played that.
What will happen? Now you can mute it so I can't hear myself twice. Thank you. So what will happen? What do you think, Jack? Go ahead and read off the...
A. White player breaks his leg and scores a goal in the process. B. PK is called and coaches freak out and get it red. C. Red player flips over and lands on his face, bending his back in half, but he is okay and continues to play. D. They both miss the ball and the goalkeeper comes up with the easy save.
What do you think, Ryan?
Okay, so my thought process is A, might be too interesting. B, fits the theme, but might be too boring. C, let's see, red player flips over. That would never happen. He would flop.
Okay.
D,
Flippity flop.
that one I guess could be on theme depending on what,
The-
hold on, I get to pick.
Well, I already know the answer.
Right, but I wanna
Comment,
guess.
by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, by the way,
What
comment.
What do you guys think, the YouTube viewers? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen here?
If it's A, I don't want to see it, but I think A is the most interesting, so I'm going to roll with it.
You're going to roll with A.
Actually, no. I'm going to pick D because I feel like it's going to happen in a funny way. I pick D.
You pick D. So Ryan's picking. They both miss the ball, and the goalkeeper comes up with the easy save. I already know the answer. Jack already knows the answer. Jack, you know the first two questions, right?
Yeah,
But not the third and fourth.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know, so we're not going to answer. What do you think? Do you even have the comments even open?
I don't know.
Yeah, put your cursor over on the screen
Jack, go up.
to the right.
Now look for the little
Right.
message button.
Right.
Right here?
Yeah,
Yep.
click that. And now, all right, so we got
we have Keely.
Keatley says A, right?
I live for the drama. She
Yeah,
said.
well, you can add her shot. There. Yeah, so,
Just bring her over.
well, you just click on it, but yeah. And don't move it around. Just leave it as is. All right, let's find out. So, so far, what'd you say, D, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
let's
Keatley
see what
said A.
happens. Let's see what happens. Oh! It smash him half. There's actually replays coming up too. Slow mo.
Wait, is he breaking his leg? 'Cause I don't
Watch.
wanna see that.
No, just
well, I don't want.
watch.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah. Broke his back.
Dang.
But that's typical of what happens. Yeah, mute it. I don't want to hear myself anymore. Thank you. So
Good for him.
watch white players going through the tackle. Yeah, shoulder in. Good. Hip check. Smash him in half. The red player, stand your ground. And we have that. It's a prevalent thing we have in youth soccer development. That, kind of going through it. At least the white player went in strong with the shoulder. I appreciate that. Holding your ground, protecting yourself. The other player, the defender, is diving in, jumped up to kick the ball, and did that whole somersault
Well,
flip
at
thing.
least he committed.
I committed
Dude,
to being
What
a
should he
wimp.
have done?
He should have got his feet set and controlled himself versus going 50-50. Do we not see that?
Like a good volleyball player.
What do you mean?
He would dive.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, that's what we see in the game. Everyone goes full speed into each other, and there's several. Look how fat I am. Flip. Fat. I gotta start fasting again. I'm.
I think you might have body.
I think we need the
dysmorphia.
camera adjusted where it's zoomed in above the fat roll. Anyways, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm fat. PH, fat. But you'll see a lot of train wrecks in the upcoming videos. So Ryan, nothing, 0. Listener or viewers, 0. Let's get on to the next video.
Well, we do have the parents going crazy.
Oh yeah. So listen to the parents. We got to hear it too, Jack.
Yeah.
See what they're.
Take him out! Take him out! Put the shoulder down!
My God, come on, ref!
He put his shoulder down into him!
Yeah. To protect himself.
Imagine that. Take him out!
Take him off.
Are they mad at the white kid? Or the kid wearing white?
The one who like hit the dude and he bent his.
Yeah.
No, he totally like ran into it though.
He went to the ball. There's no foul there.
Yeah.
The only foul was the horrible coaching that's been going on with that team. They don't know how to protect themselves. They need. We don't teach, as far as coaches in this country and probably everywhere else. I don't know. We do not teach how players how to be safe. They don't know how to be on 2 feet. They don't know how to avoid going full speed. How many coaches have you seen tell players to get stuck in, go through that player, you got to make contact, all that stuff? You hear it all the time. For what purpose? Are we trying to teach them how to be safe, or are we trying to do whatever it takes, limbs, concussions set aside because you got players you can rotate in, to win? What are you doing, coach? Comment. Or am I wrong? And I would love to have coaches come on and let me know. No, you got to teach them, how to get stuck in and all that. I've never had to teach players how to be aggressive or anything. I think it's just something that's what they are.
Natural.
They're natural. I was naturally aggressive. What I needed was coaches let me know how to be more technical and how to play in a safer manner, so I'm not limping today at age 46. Or am I 47? How old am I?
45.
I'm not 45. Nope. It's 2020. I'm
Then you're asking the
46.
wrong person.
I'm 46. I'm 46 years old. So let's get on to the next one.
Throw in.
Oh, a lot of you. Okay. A lot of you guys already seen this happen, but there's questions to be answered. Oh, that hurt. So, what are you doing?
Wasn't that
Well, that's
supposed to
fine.
Stop?
Well, we never even got to the questions, but can you unmute it? Okay. So throwing into the face, there's questions to be had. Can you show it again, and then we'll put up the questions? Because it's worth watching again.
I'm surprised.
What?
I'm surprised the question was what's going to happen next after I can't do this. I can't talk like this.
And Jack, you know the answer, right? Yeah, you've seen this one. Okay.
Ooh, it was so good.
Read it.
A, he is rushed to the hospital. B, brawl breaks out between teams and a parent punches a player.
Happens all the
C,
time.
But that
mom-
those are like kids though.
No,
That doesn't matter. It happens
Oh,
all the
now
time. It
it's-
happened this last Friday. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about it in a second. Go on.
Oh well, that just answers
C,
the question for me.
mom runs onto the field to help stop the bleeding with her scarf. And D, referee pats the injured player on the butt and he is fine to play. No concussion protocol is needed.
What do you think?
It's B brawl because you said it just happened.
Well,
The
yeah,
only
on
thing that
Friday.
would've just happened is a brawl.
All these questions or possible answers happen every weekend.
Someone's rushed to the hospital.
Yes, last Friday, I believe there was a tournament in Arizona. I heard this from a trainer, which will remain nameless, said that a player, I think it was a U16 game, a player got kicked in the face, broke a molar by another player, followed by a parent who came on the field and kicked the player.
He broke 2 molars.
No, one molar,
Oh, okay.
and then took a kick from a parent.
Jeez.
Happened in
16?
Arizona,
Wait,
and no one's talking about it
by U16, does that mean a 16-year-old?
around that age.
Jeez.
And
How
no
old
one's
are
talking
these
about
kids?
it. No one knows about it. And the trainer's like, I'm not doing this anymore because soccer parents are the worst. But I was actually at basketball watching U8 basketball, and I won't say where, but they're just as bad. They're all crazy, yelling at these poor little kids. what to do, how to do, and all this stuff, taking the whole game away. They're probably playing scared. The only time they're happy is when it's over, and hopefully they won and don't get beat down in the car, which always happens. So what do you think, Ryan? You say D?
I said B.
B. Brawl breaks out between teams and parent punches a player in the face. What do you guys think? Comment. Let us know. What do you think is going to happen? Well, they ran out of time. Let's find out what happens. Oh, jeez.
That was so funny. Okay.
No, it's not.
But it's raining too, and it looks cold and miserable.
Oh.
All right. Brawl.
Swing.
That kid came over to. He doesn't care. After he hit him, he just went away. Oh, Brett Miller says D.
Oh, yeah.
And you're supposed to add it to the whatever. Just click the bottom
Click
part.
where it says add Jack.
Oh.
There you go. All right, Brett Miller says D, and the answer
was
well, we already know the answer.
Yeah.
The referee what letter was that? C?
I know I wasn't
I
paying
think
attention.
it was D. Hold on. Yeah, it was D.
That's
D.
pretty gross.
Yeah, referee just totally inappropriately giving the kid a hip adjustment
No
and
one's
followed
told
by
me
pat.
how old these
All right,
kids are yet.
Hey, they look
Them,
like
it's high school.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
So Jack, you can put us back on the screen. There you go. So what was more amazing about this was he gets hit in the face. Then the he's going to do a flip throw again because it's still their ball because it was off his face, so
He
it's
was
their
gonna
ball.
Do it again.
He's going to do it again. What do you think?
It's their ball.
Does he get hit again? We didn't even put questions up for it, but I'll just create ones. Does he get hit again in the face?
Oh my gosh, I think I would die.
Does he flinch and cower away and turn his back because he's scared?
Why would they put him back up there again?
Well, let's see. Just throw it in and see what happens. All right, his face hurts. I'm bleeding a little bit. Here comes the throw. I'm going to do it again.
Who does that?
He didn't even flinch.
Who steps up like that? Now, when I played, I used to have a crazy long throw.
Was
And
this?
no. We're not going to show that? You missed that.
He's on my
Little
hands.
Ryan's dance move.
Haven't you seen those people? They cross their legs and they go.
No.
Like they
No.
put their
That
entire
was
body-
weird.
I've 100% seen it. They put their whole body force into it.
I would run full speed and throw, and as I'm throwing, I wouldn't release until my body was basically close to falling to the ground, and then I would fall into the field. And because I threw the ball so far, the coaches would always put a player in front of my throw, or they would jump. And we're in a region championship game against Horizon High School, and this player kept jumping into my throw, so I threw it at him as he turned and hit him in the back, and I got a yellow card. This kid, it has a no yellow, no warning, and he got to throw it again. And I was shocked that kid survived that hit and goes, "I'll go for some more."
Seriously.
That was
he stepped
amazing.
Right back up.
So yeah.
For the team.
All right. So
Did the kid do that literally just to look cool? Like the whole flip throw thing? That was so unnecessary.
He threw
No.
Are
it
you getting
far
any
second
force
time.
into it?
the
Still.
flip throw is because teams can't play. They can't connect, 3 passes on purpose to get into the attacking third to score goals. So they screw it. Our team sucks. We're just going to do flip throws and get close. And
So
it works.
does add power to the whole thing.
Oh, he threw it 50 yards.
I just thought maybe he had powerful arms.
No. He has
Judging me.
he has powerful rotation in his hips.
Okay, well in that case,
His hips don't
all the
lie.
power to him.
All right. What's the next one? Goalkeeper knee up? Or?
Wins 50-50.
Oh, this is 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take those odds.
Smash.
Get wrecked.
What happens next?
A, goalkeeper continues dribbling the entire field and scores a goal. B, parent calls the police to arrest the goalkeeper for violent conduct. C, coach comes on the field to yell at the official on what he perceived to be a foul. And then D, one of the teams quits the game and walks off the field as they yell at the officials.
All right.
thought it was
Do you know this
50-50.
answer, Jack?
Well, no, I haven't seen it.
Okay. All right. So you can guess, and Ryan can guess.
D.
D. One of the teams quits the game and walks off the field as they yell at the officials. Okay, Jack.
I'm thinking I want to see
yeah,
a goal
actually.
from
You
it.
want to
feel
see
like-
a goalkeeper dribble?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Rumbling,
wait,
stumbling.
I feel like he might
Comment
be
what you
right there,
think.
actually.
All right. What do you guys think? Do we have anyone with thoughts on this? A, B, C, or D?
I changed my answer to A.
You're A. So both of you are saying
Yes.
goalkeeper continues to
But-
dribble the entire field.
I want it to happen, but I feel like it's going to be C.
I
Probably.
feel
All
like
right.
it would be A and D. Isn't that, why does it say 50-50?
I don't- Well, that's
Because he 50-50
it's so we
the
can tell which
dude.
slide's what.
Oh, okay.
So
from Chuck, I think it's our grandpa, yeah. And then Carlos, too. They both say.
all right, I want A.
Well,
Okay,
Didn't
How
one
do
of them
I-
say C, Jack?
Yeah.
So-
Carlos says C.
Carlos says C. So
And
we
Papa says A.
all right. So we have
Yes.
3 that say A.
Get the comment off there.
One says C.
No, Jack, get the comments.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
we're good with well. All right. Let's roll. Well, get that off and roll the clip. This is what happens. Rumbling, stumbling. Shot. Nope.
Oh.
Dang.
It's not over yet.
Dribble then.
Oh. Oh.
Go.
Oh.
All right, listen. Shh.
It's going to be freaking D.
Quiet. Shocking.
So it was C.
That's shocking.
It was
How
C.
many?
Yeah, it was C.
It was C. Coach comes on the field,
so
yells at the
boring.
officials on what was a perceived foul. Let's watch it again. Go to the
Yeah.
first slide.
Show me
Okay.
again.
This one?
Yeah, go to the first one. All right,
It's so
it
hard to
rewind.
tell.
There it is. Boom. So who's fouling who right there?
It looks like the guy ran directly into him.
The
huh?
white player goes full speed into a giant of a boy.
And then he falls over.
But that's what I'm talking about. We have that we have coaches all over this great state of Arizona and probably everywhere else where they're saying, go through them, get stuck in. And when they get stuck in and they get their
They
face
lose their mind.
destroyed, it's like, well, I'm going to yell at the ref because I coach these kids to play a certain way and they get hurt. It's your fault, not my fault. It's the coach's fault.
It makes sense though, like from at least a parent's perspective, when you see that the first time and like real time, that and then the kid who like flipped the whole like backflip, it looks a lot worse. Like it looks like, oh man, that kid got hurt, he's fouled. Like he got fouled. You know what I mean? Like they get hurt so bad, it makes it look like the other team's fault. You all riled up in your emotions. As for coaches and refs, different story. But parents, I can see how they get there. Don't drink my stuff.
It's so good.
That,
Kickstart.
you said it was gross.
It is gross, but I got to keep
You got
my,
your spittle all up in the lid.
I don't spit.
I can't drink this now.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Okay.
Just need a napkin later.
Well, they got destroyed, but do we not have this problem? Jack, have you ever had a coach
I can talk about
that
my valid
said,
points.
well, I'm sorry, what was your valid point?
Gotta repeat that whole thing over
Not
again?
the
'Cause you
whole
were
thing,
thinking
just-
about licking up in my
Can I have the
Kickstart.
Cliff Notes version of what you just said?
I understand how parents get all riled up about it because it looks really bad. When a player gets injured that
Yeah.
bad, it makes it look like the other team's fault because they get hurt, and whoever gets hurt is in the right.
I don't think that was a foul at all.
No, I don't think it was a foul, Jack. I'm saying I understand
Yeah.
how parents get
And-
that
and
feeling.
that's-
Not
that's-
coaches, not refs, parents.
And that's the point of this show, to
Yeah.
educate the parents.
First
The-
time I saw both of those, I was like, oh, geez. You know?
the parents should go and yell at the coach. How come my son went full speed into another player that is 50 pounds bigger, who is a goalkeeper, whose goalkeepers tend to be violent? Why would my son go full speed into another player like that? That just makes no sense. Why would you do that? That's equivalent to being a UFC fighter and you're in the featherweight division. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go fight Brock Lesnar in the heavyweight.
I'm going to put my face into his fist.
Yeah, but a good UFC coach would be, no, that's 100 pounds heavier than your competition. You shouldn't do that. You'll die. Yeah, it was silly. Versus cutting off angles. trying to get the goalkeeper to be off balance instead of going through them in a war you could not win. And they lost. What do you think? Comment. Am I right? I'm not right. I'm just less wrong than most. And I get we're all wrong. We're just trying to find the truth, but there's other ways to defend.
Very wise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Next one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You can do better. You can do better.
What will happen?
I don't even know what I just saw.
So the ball went to the goalkeeper, and 2 players from the white team went really close to the goalkeeper to like kind of stand their ground.
What was that yelling I was hearing?
Oh, so the parent.
You want me to replay or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can't. Yeah, there you go.
I just click this. Right.
Yeah.
More authority than that. You can do better. You can do
Do better.
So that parent is yelling.
They got right
Yeah.
up and they
Yeah.
get attached.
Well, that's what's
it.
interesting. So as I'm talking,
Adults.
Jack, you can bring us back in because we can always go back there. So the parent was like, "You can do better. You can do better."
Do better.
Yell at these poor referees. Our referees are abused nonstop. I see it every time I go out in the fields. It's an uncomfortable situation, and these parents, they feel like they have to scream. That was a foul. They put a shoulder in. You can do better, referee, and they just freak out. I don't know how you can function that way.
You've never freaked out on a ref
Oh,
before?
I freaked out all the time.
That happened at the
But-
game
but-
today.
Of course.
Dad freaked
To
out?
me. No,
No,
to me.
Oh.
I don't freak out. I'm all about
You
love and
freaked
harmony.
out.
No, so we were losing. It was like 2-1, and they fouled us. And then I tried to get the ball from the dude, and he wouldn't give it. So I pushed him.
Well, the mic is over there.
So I pushed him to get the ball, and they were all screaming for a yellow card.
Why'd you
And then the
push him?
dude said he was gonna mess me up.
You should mess
I'll
you
mess
up.
you up.
That's right. You should be messed up. All right, go back to the video and let's
Part
just throw it. No, part 1. Throw it back in, and then we'll do the questions.
That was funny.
You can do better, referee.
Better.
All right.
It's so funny to
What will
watch.
happen next, Jack?
A, referee gives the 2 white team players a yellow card for taunting. B, referee gives a yellow card to the goalkeeper for taunting. C, referee ends the game early in fear of a possible brawl. And D, referee takes the ball from the goalkeeper and kicks it at the parents and quits.
I
That
like
would be
that. That's my
awesome, but
favorite.
I'm
What do you
sure
think?
that did
A,
not
B,
happen.
C, or D?
None of those seem logical to me.
Well,
I guess that's not the point.
Jack,
huh?
we already have someone with an A.
Yeah, A.
Yeah, you're supposed to click on it. Who's that? Zeus. Zeus says
Oh, that's
A.
Zeus.
Zueda Kittle is his name. So Zeus says A. Referee gives the 2 white team players a yellow card for
And
taunting.
then Brett
Um,
says A.
Brett Miller says A. That's 2 for A. What do you think, Ryan? Ryan and Jack don't know the answer to
I'm
this.
always wrong, so I'm going to go with my wild card and go D.
D. Referee takes the ball from the goalkeeper and kicks it at the parents and quits. And by the way, all these answers, I've seen it happen. These are all real situations. All of this happens every weekend in the
Whether
United
you're
States of
yelling at
America.
him, it's just bound to happen.
I'm
You can do better.
I'm gonna say
All right, so 4 say A. Ryan says D.
Bandwagon.
I'm not going to say because I already know the answer. So
Oh,
let's go for it. Let's see what it is. Red card. Give him a red card. Boom.
A. What?
That
Yellow.
wasn't an option?
Yellow card.
Oh,
For what?
taunting.
He didn't taunt.
He brought his knee up.
You could do
Therefore,
that, though.
he brought his knee up. Therefore, he was taunting with his knee, saying, "I'll use this knee as a lethal weapon." You can take it off that now, Jack.
Crazy.
I will take my knee, raise it up, and taunt you with it. Be like, "You want some of this?"
That's
I thought
crazy.
you could use your knee to protect yourself. I thought that's what they teach in coaching courses. Has
Maybe
that
in
changed?
some cultures, that's taunting. I mean, in Shakespearean culture, this is taunting.
Wait, so it was B. Yeah.
B. Referee gives a yellow card to the goalkeeper for taunting with his knee.
That's crazy.
So it is crazy. But what happened was, from that initial hit, the goalkeeper did, well, he didn't. He got ran into, and that little kid fell over. And then the parents nonstop attacked the referee. Nonstop. You can do better. You can do better. Are you one of those parents? Are you the ones that a parent has to scream at your referee nonstop and taunt the referee? Are you one of those parents? You're in the wrong. But he hit my baby. You're in the wrong. You're completely in the wrong.
Jack, show the baby.
Yeah. There's a baby.
Oh,
yeah, we have a baby on set. There's our baby. Oh, yeah. We need a baby crier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because all we have is...
Jack, can you make baby crying noises? I know people can do that with their mouth. They're like, hands.
No, that's not good. But you know who will never have a baby?
Me.
Megan Rapinoe.
Megan Rapinoe. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. She will know. Ah, there she is. What are you doing? That was the worst.
She's so graceful.
Yeah, Megan Rapinoe will never have children because she doesn't like kids.
Did she say that?
No, I just
Oh.
think she doesn't like kids.
Okay. That's your opinion. And
Yeah.
I respect it.
Respects.
I don't know. Megan's too busy screaming and yelling at everybody,
She's
And
too busy
elevating herself.
eating fresh.
Yeah. Well, not anymore. I thought Subway pulled
I
her.
think they did. Yeah.
So yeah, the taunting with the knee, that happened. And comment, let us know. I don't know what the rules are. I need to get my Mark Passatory back on the show to understand it. Are keepers allowed to bring their knee up to protect themselves? Do they really need to bring their knee up to protect themselves? That seems like it's not protecting, because if you're on one leg, it's more dangerous. So as a coach, I would never tell the goalkeeper to lift a knee up. Being on one knee and get run into, you're subject to be broken with your ACL. Be on 2 feet. Use the ball in your hands to protect yourself, not your knee. That's weird. Whoever started that, you're goofy. And comment if you know who came up with the invention. We need to look that up. The invention of raising your knee up to protect yourself.
How do you even know that's the situation?
Because they teach in goalkeeper class. I have goalkeeping 1 and 2 license.
Actually?
Yeah, I've done a bunch of education, but a lot of it was garbage, but I took it. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Cleats up tackle. Ooh.
Why are you laughing?
Fight.
Oh, do you see how his shoelaces were kind of stuck? He cleats them,
Yeah, and it got stuck.
and his
Maybe
yeah.
maybe
me
his
see it again.
shoelaces or something.
All right, yeah, replay that. Boom.
Ew.
He's stuck.
He's in the wrong this time.
Yeah, you would think. So,
Uh,
yellow card, red card, or verbal warning.
why do you
Comment.
always give the answer away?
I didn't give the answer
You
away.
said you
It's-
would think, so it's going to be a verbal warning.
Oh, okay. If that's what you guess, do you think it's a verbal warning? Is it A or B? Is it a red? Is it a yellow? Is it a verbal lashing? How dare you? Kind of thing. Yeah, we have sound for that too. But Jack, stay with the show,
Yeah.
man.
What'd you say?
How
Yeah.
dare you?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like
How dare you?
totally ruined it. But yeah, yellow card, red card, verbal warning. Ryan says verbal warning because she thinks I gave it away. What do you think? Brett Miller says A, I think.
I think that was already there.
Oh, Brett Miller left the show. What do you think, Jack?
I'm thinking B. Red card.
B, red card.
Very optimistic of you.
Okay.
It looked like a red to me.
Should be a red, but it could easily be a verbal.
Should.
Could be a verbal. All right,
All right.
let's find out what it is. What to
Wait,
do?
oh,
That's
it's-
totally the wrong video.
Dude.
There you go.
Is that a red? Red, baby.
It is a red.
Are you doing this on purpose?
I'm not doing anything on purpose.
You would think.
It's not a prank.
No, I'm just being me. It's a red card. It should be a red card all day long. Cleats up tackle.
1,000,000%.
And whose fault is it?
The yellow player?
It is a yellow player, but I blame the coach anyways.
Yes.
Because it's shocking. That was shocking. That was shocking of a play. Was it shocking? Was it shocking to you? Let us know. So, these poor referees, they're getting abused nonstop, and eventually there's a breaking point. And I have a video of a referee just losing his mind. He apologizes and, shakes the coach's hands, apologizing for whatever went down prior to. And then a minute later after that, he goes nuts. And I apologize for all the horrible language you're about to read.
Jack, take off your headphones.
Why? Oh,
Oh.
now I bleeped it out the best I could with the technology I have. But and then when you play this video, well, just play it.
You shut up. I'm calling the... Go through. I'm telling you. Hey, ref. This is too much. No. I'm not the ref. Calling the signer here. I'm telling you there is a problem and I cannot continue. His buddy obviously cannot. I have to call Diane. I have to call Diane. I'm being harassed from the sidelines. They are taunting me.
Not Diane.
Just get over here, please. Just get over here, please. Telling me to shut up. I'm not going to referee. Just stay away. You're right. I should get back on the line. You're right. Shut up. You think that's bad? You think shut up is bad?
All right, now he's going to apologize. I'm sorry. I lost my cool. Maybe I'm in the wrong. You know what? He's not in the wrong. 1 minute later.
Seriously, the coach is saying that?
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow, so he wasn't kidding.
Look at him. He's just freaking out. And that's it.
At a girls' soccer game.
Exactly. It's a girls' soccer game.
Like, it looks like a scrimmage.
So what got the referee to that point? And I get that poor referee, mentally
Yeah,
is
my
not
bad.
all there. But what got him to that point? And what did those coaches say and comment about any decision he made? And the poor guy has to run up and down that sideline, which is horrible. I don't think any parents or coaches, anyone should be behind the AR ever.
Wait, so was any of that coming from the coach, or was that all the refs'
That was
dialogue?
we don't know what the coach said, but the referee,
Was what we saw?
yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a back
He
and
was-
forth.
No, the referee was going nuts on him, but deservingly so.
He made the right call in the first place to start leaving then,
He should have left, and
but the other guy didn't take him seriously.
I don't know. But how does it get to that point? And it happens a lot. I have video. I don't have it in today. I'm hoping to have it for next week. I've been asking for the video. There's video of me being surrounded by 20 parents of an Hispanic team that wanted to kill me. It was at Jack's game. Remember at 67th in Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm at 67th in Virginia, and I'm sitting with the parents of the opposition side because I didn't want to go all the way to Jack's side with the parents over there because it was like too far. And it's during COVID where only one gate was open. I'm like, I don't want to go all the way over there to walk. It's too far. It was hot. And this 14-year-old girl was the AR, and she made a penalty, or
Wait, what's an AR?
assistant referee.
Got it.
And she waves her flag, shaking it about calling a penalty kick, and gave your team a penalty kick, and they scored. The coach kept screaming at the ref or the assistant referee, and a 14-year-old girl, giving her just so much garbage for it in Spanish and just all this stuff. And it got to the point where the referee or this AR would even go to half field. Like she would stay like 10 yards away from half field because that's where the coach was, belittling her, staring her down. And I just had enough. I'm like, I cannot do this anymore. And I told the coach, I'm like, shut your mouth. And then he started like, oh, you got a problem? Like, yeah, I got a problem with freaking guys like that yelling at little girls, you coward. And I just kept going at him, and I was just livid. And all of it is captured on a VO camera. Nathaniel's dad has it, and he still hasn't given it to me. I want that footage.
I was like excited.
It's great content. I want the footage, Fernando. Hook me up. So I'm yelling at this guy. I don't even know exactly what I said, but I'm just ticked. And then all the parents surrounded me, wanting to like beat me down. And there's this like old guy too. Like he had to be like 70. And he was like getting ready to punch me. And like no one's speaking English. And I went back down. I'm like, that coach is a coward. He's a coward. He yells at little girls. You're a coward. And then luckily the referee, center referee, calls the game and allows all the Tuzo's parents to come help me, defend me. One, they needed to translate because I don't know what they're saying. I just knew I can read faces, and what their faces says, we're going to kill you. Over defend a coach who attacks referees. Are you a coach that yells at referees? Do you yell at kids? Are you a parent that does that? Are you a parent that allows a coach to do that without you intervening? If you do, you're a coward. Absolute coward. Don't let your coach, don't let your neighbor, whoever you're sitting next to, attack kids on how officiate. And that's Tucker.
I think an important thing to recognize is that, like, even if they're in the wrong, like, these people are working jobs. They're not making, like, bank right now. They're people still, also. Just because someone's at work doesn't mean you can, like, attack them verbally. Being told to shut up by random people, now that I'm, like, thinking about it, if someone, like, said that to me at work, like, some customer, I would lose my mind, too.
It's horrible.
It sounds awful.
People have to be nicer, but at the same time, we got to stand up for what is wrong and what is right. We can't allow this to happen anymore. The sidelines are out of control. We have a shortage of referees, and it doesn't matter how much money we throw at it. You can pay any referee, you give them $200 a game. They'll turn it down to avoid being yelled at and ridiculed from angry people. And it's not about money. It's about feeling good. Like I'll pay a lot of money to avoid feeling bad. Caffeine makes me feel good, so I spend a lot of money on it. But it's ridiculous what we're doing. We're ruining the game, and you can't. Why can't you just sit and chill and let things happen? It's just crazy. It's nuts that we can't enjoy the game for what it is. It's fun. There's going to be bad calls made at every level. So what better opportunity do you have to have your kids learn how to deal with what you perceived to be a bad call than now? Learn how to deal with it now versus wait until it's too late when you're in college or pro or whatever level you expect yourself to be in.
Yeah, because when have you ever changed a ref's mind?
Well, that's the problem. It's like if they keep screaming at the referee for like 40 minutes or whatever, they kind of try to manipulate to change the calls. You can manipulate humans, and that's the problem. Everyone knows that. They're like, oh, we'll manipulate them. Right. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic, and it's everything that I don't like. But to end on a positive note, we're gonna show you a Jack and Jet battle of old. And these are things we do to be creative at home to love the game for a lifetime. So what happened? What?
Look at the screen. I went to
She
lean
popped
in.
her tiny head. Like,
Oh, hey Ryan.
I didn't know it was that close. I've been leaning forward for every video.
And next week we have Champions League, right?
Tuesday, Man City and PSG play.
All right, so Tuesday is a good chance to take your child out of school day. Do you have a test or anything?
I don't think so, no.
I'm going to take Jack out of school.
Let's go.
We're going to go watch Champions League so I can indoctrinate my son into loving soccer. He already loves soccer, but I need someone to hang out with. But
Ouch.
let's play this Jack and Jet battle and pull me off for it too.
How do you pull you
Just throw it in and then X me out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mute me.
Oh, sorry. Where?
The sounds.
Is it not automatically muted?
Well, forget it
You
now.
should have muted as soon as. Whoa.
Oh!
Record.
You all right?
Wait. Hey, you're holding.
Yeah. So Jack, next time, do you see where it says
the
the
green
sound
thing
levels?
bumping up and down on the screen.
Yeah.
right.
Well, you could have muted us. Don't mute us now because we're still here. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Special thanks to IT Jack and El Roja. Ryan? Roja. Is that how you say it? I already know.
Rojo means red. I don't think there's a
Oh.
masculine and feminine version of that.
Or Lantiques. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be La Rojo.
La Rojo.
Or
If you
La
want
Roja.
more of my daily podcast, Monday through Friday, you can find me on iHeartRadio, Google Play, iTunes, or wherever else podcasts are found. Go to coachcameron.com for direct access, even though it's not updated. We'll see you next Sunday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Peace.